بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله نبينا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. Message from one of the Muslims who is in a jail, who said that he is with a number of Muslims in the jail, and he is the one who knows more among them, but even himself doesn't know the meaning of the Quran. And even though he can recite, but he doesn't know the meaning. And that he realized that he had a plenty of time before he went to that situation in which he could learn the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal, and could help more his brothers in Islam who are with him, who have so many questions and do not even get the chance to ask the question what they want. So the Muslim never know when he will be needed by the Muslims, when he will be needed, when people will need you to teach them how to pray, how to correct salah, how to do the right thing. When they will need you to explain to them the most important things, the three aspects of Tawheed. What's the meaning of believing in Allah Azza wa Jal? What is the proof for that? So a Muslim should learn, inshallah ta'ala, as much as he can whenever he get time. And he shouldn't belittle himself. And this is what happened even with one of the Sahaba, radiallahu ta'ala anhum. When one Sahabi said to another one, let we seek knowledge. And then the other one said, do you think people will need you? And the Ummah, there is such and such. He named some of the Sahaba who were giving the fatwa, the verdicts. And that Sahabi, he continued learning. Even though he was young compared to the other Sahaba, all Sahaba are great, but some of them have more knowledge than the other, even though all had a knowledge. Alhamdulillah, pure knowledge. So he continued learning until time go by. The second one talk about that he such was more wiser than me, because he saw people need him now. He's the one who teaching people. And none of those who he pointed out that day was not there anymore. Some of them, they even died. Ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim. So people needed his companion who invite him to seek knowledge with him. But he didn't take it that way. He said, people need you, and on the Ummah there is such and such. So the point is, a Muslim always to seek knowledge, to learn. Alhamdulillah, the key of this deen is the Arabic language. The key is the Arabic language, to study the language of the Quran. Alhamdulillah, step by step, iqra. Study first how to read a proper way. Alhamdulillah, it's easy, inshallah. Then take these small books, but very beneficial. 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. Alhamdulillah, most of the time, if you continue that 3 year, 4 year, you find yourself reading the Quran and reading the Arabic. Alhamdulillah. But it needs sabr, patience, tawfiq min Allah Azza wa Jal. Sometimes 10 years, 15 pass. And still you find this Muslim who is, subhanallah, is Ahlul Sunnah, is Salafi. Walhamdulillah, love the da'wah, love the haqq. Barakallahu fihi. But yet he might not read even 3 statements, 3 lines from the smallest books of the books of Ahlul Sunnah. Like, for instance, Kashf Shubahat. What happened, akhi? 15, 20 years was enough. Less than that, 3 years, 4 years. Alhamdulillah. Sometimes it's because we don't take it serious. We think others, alhamdulillah, are taken care of. Alhamdulillah, ala kullin. And we make dua for our brothers who are in the jail. And if any one of us can visit them for the sake of Allah. And it was known in Islam, the more you are with the needy ones, with the poor, with the fuqara, with those people who are in a difficult situation, in a grief, in sadness, in a problems, the more you are with them, you're close to them, is the more you are pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And يعني والله في عون العبد ما كان العبد في عون أخيه. So any one of us who can visit those who are in the jail, help them, alhamdulillah, remind them to be patient, remind to avoid the kuffar, to avoid the evil actions, to study their religion, not to talk about Islam without knowledge, and remind them Prophet Yusuf went to jail, alayhi salatu wasalam, even though he was innocent, but alhamdulillah he came out after time. And also those who are in a hospital suffering, some Muslims when they get sick they leave the salah thinking they don't have to pray because praying is not convenient for them. Then that's not true. As long Muslims have intellect, two things never Muslim is required to apply two things as long he has intellect: the tawheed and the salah. The tawheed and the salah. So if one of us visit those, he reminded them Allah Azza wa Jal, he reminded them to be patient. Alhamdulillah, you never know how they are happy with. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us all and to give us good ending. نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد.